Sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
And outside currently, the temperatures are on the warm side. We are currently starting in the mid 80s, and upper 80s can be seen west of I-95, that's for sure. So the heat is going to be sticking around for it's going to get much hotter as we go through the next days as well. The heat index is making it up 90 degrees in Chirac. It feels like 88 degrees in Myrtle Beach right now as well. So we have to keep heat safety on the top of mind as we go through the next couple of days. Obviously, never leave your pets or children in a car. Unfortunately, we do that because pets honestly die in hot cars every year, and so do children. But as we go into the weekend, drinking water and replenishing your electrolytes will be very important. You have to take breaks in the shade and air conditioning. And these are the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion that we need to be very mindful of. This is going to be something that impacts millions of people, and of course, right here in the Carolinas. But anytime you feel dizzy, weak, nauseous, you get a headache, you definitely need to sit down and find some air conditioning because you need to cool down.
Coverage you can count on at noon starts now.
Thank you for joining us for local coverage you can count on. I'm Gabby Jonas. Evan McCoskey has the day off. Well, we begin this afternoon in Darlington County, where it has been 1 year since a sheriff's deputy was killed after authorities say he got into a shootout with a suspect. Now, back in 2025, authorities say Deputy Devin Mason died after he and another deputy were ambushed inside a mobile home on Old Timers Court near Lamar. They were looking for a man who was wanted on conspiracy and forgery charges. The suspect, who was also killed in the shootout, was identified as Cameron Dennett. Deputies also arrested Kristen Porter at the scene, and you can find all our coverage on this story over on our website at WBTW.com. The man arrested in Washington, D.C. in connection with a shooting in Lake City has been returned to Florence County. Lawrence Graham Jr. was booked into the Florence County Detention Center after being extradited from Washington. He was arrested at a family member's home by U.S. Marshals. The shooting took place back on June 16th at the Lake City Housing Authority along Ron McNair Boulevard. Details on the shooting have not been released, including whether anyone was hurt. Graham is facing attempted murder and gun charges. Well, it's also been everyone's mind lately. It's been the heat. That's what everybody's thinking about. And the heat and humidity continuing to hit our area. As a result, there are some things that you should keep in mind if you're going to be out in this hot weather. And that's where we have meteorologist Hannah Runner joining us now with some of these safety tips. And Hannah, what can you tell us about this heat that we are going to be seeing over the next couple of days? Yeah, this is one thing to keep in mind, is that this is going to be a statewide impact. So it's not just going to be important for us. It's important for everyone, especially if you're a vacationer and you're not used to maybe the heat and humidity. It's really the humidity that gets you, as us Southerners say all the time. But it's going to be our heat dome. The area of high pressure is going to be causing all of this heat. It'll be suppressing rain, which we know is very unfortunate because drought conditions have been terrible across the area. But as I mentioned, anytime you just don't feel like yourself, that is going to be the first signal that something is wrong. We would love to get some rain because that would help with the heat, but anytime you're dizzy, feeling fatigue or nauseous, that's a sign that you need to sit down. As we go into this big heat wave, as I mentioned, the rain is not going to be happening too much, and we definitely need it. We just had one of the driest Junes on record for North Myrtle Beach, and we are still dealing with that extreme drought across the area. We are going to get a new drought monitor tomorrow, but I would not anticipate really any changes. The only spot that got rain over the past week was along the border belt in Lumberton. So North Myrtle Beach, we're going to continue to have that extreme drought as we go into the hottest weekend of 2026. Gabby, back to you. Anna, thank you. And it's the 4th of July weekend happening this weekend, and it's going to be one of the hottest on record. Nearly 3 dozen states are under heat alerts, meaning more than 250 million people across central and eastern U.S. are cooking under potentially dangerous temperatures. So today, New York is opening hundreds of cooling centers, while in Atlanta, workers are passing out ice cold water to people in need. Washington, D.C. is bracing for massive crowds later this week as the nation marks its 250th birthday, and local officials in cities across the U.S. are warning residents and visitors to drink plenty of water and avoiding being outside, just like Hannah's been mentioning. Those who do venture out should wear sunscreen and try to stay in shaded areas and trying to stay cool. Medical professionals are cautioning people to look out for signs of heat-related illness.
From the heat exhaustion standpoint, we're primarily thinking about the fatigue, the lightheadedness, the muscle cramps, the GI upset. From the heat stroke, the differentiating factor is that altered mental status, that confusion, that delirium. If you are experiencing any symptoms of heat stroke, you really need to make sure you're coming to the emergency department as quickly as possible.
Now, the heat wave will also be hard on our four-legged friends. Experts say owners should walk pets early in the mornings or in the evenings when temperatures are much cooler. And despite the heat, Americans have big plans for the 4th of July. AAA predicts more than 72 million of us will be traveling 50 miles or more during the long holiday weekend. And that's up slightly from a record rush last year. CBS's Chris Van Cleve has more on what travels you should know.
On the eve of America 250, a potential record-breaking Independence Day travel rush is taking off. Looking to beat the heat, the Halsey family is leaving today for Alaska.
Kind of hoping to avoid some of the holiday traffic a little bit.
The 72 million AAA expects to travel may be a record, but is up less than 1% over last year.
What we're seeing is that consumers are still spending. They may be strapped. They may not like it, they may complain about it, but a lot of travelers are still making those trips happen.
The nation's airlines expect to see their busiest days of the summer this month. American is planning for a record of more than 8.1 million flyers for the July 4th holiday. United unveiled 2 planes with special America 250 paint jobs. The airline says trips to historic American cities are surging. Philadelphia up 25%. Boston up 10%, while travel to cooler destinations like Fairbanks and Anchorage are soaring. FAA Administrator Brian Bedford.
I think we're set up for a great summer. I feel like we've got the people in place. We've de-peaked a lot of the schedules in places where we had concern.
Most people, around 61.4 million, will drive, finding gas prices about 66 cents a gallon higher than this time last year. Domestic airfare is up about 31%. That price hike has kept Mike Francis from booking his annual summer getaway.
We're waiting because it's almost like $2,000 right now for the 2 of us to go round trip to Idaho. Yeah, and that's normally only like a $600 trip.
The TSA expects Thursday to perhaps be the busiest day at the nation's airports so far this year. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Phoenix.
Well, if you are traveling, AAA says the biggest growth this 4th of July is cruising, and that sector up 5% this year. That was enough to push the whole holiday into record-breaking travel numbers. So happening this weekend all across the South Carolina shoreline also is the 17th annual Salute from the Shore, and the annual military flyover takes place on the 4th of July as a salute to our veterans. And this is video you could see from a couple years ago. This year's lineup includes active duty military aircrafts, including F-16 fighter jets and C-17 Globemasters, as well as vintage warbirds flown by retired veterans and volunteers. The newest addition to this year's flyover will be the addition of Apache helicopters. Well, the timeline could change depending on weather, but here are the plans so far on what you can anticipate. It begins on Saturday in Cherry Grove, North Myrtle Beach, and Myrtle Beach. Those times should be at 1:03. And then Myrtle's Inlet a minute later, it'll be at 1:06. And then to Pawleys Island, the flight finishes in Beaufort around 1:35. The active military aircrafts are a little faster than the vintage planes, so keep your eyes out in the sky to get out there with your red, white, and blue to cheer them all on. Well, Nexstar is also celebrating America's 250th birthday with multiple fireworks specials across the country. So look at this. Nexstar will kick off the holiday celebration with another live fireworks special on Friday. Celebrate 250 Red, White, and Boom will showcase the Midwest's largest firework display from my hometown, downtown of Columbus, Ohio. So trust me, I grew up watching this as a kid. You will not want to miss it. The special honors America's 250th anniversary with a spectacular show over the city's riverfront out of Independence Day celebrations. And continuing with celebrations with Nexstar, it's taken us all the way to California. A 1-hour broadcast Celebrate 250 Big Bay Boom San Diego will showcase the nation's largest Independence Day fireworks displayed on the West Coast. Fireworks will launch from 4 barges across San Diego Bay as the country marks 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. That special airs live on July 4th. Well, overnight construction is set to begin for one road in downtown Conway area. So happening on Laurel Street between 3rd and 4th Avenue from 9 at night until 7 in the morning. The city says it will be installing new stormwater piping and catch basins, water and sewer infrastructure upgrades, replacing sidewalks and pavement. The work is set to begin in the next few days and is expected to be complete by September 30th.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
The time is 12:10 for your Wednesday afternoon, and we definitely have a little bit of slow areas on 501 between Coastal and Myrtle Ridge. Also a little stop and go for portions of the bypass, not necessarily due to traffic lights. People probably trying to merge off of Highway 544 might be causing that slowdown there, but it looks pretty good. You know, it's very sunny. There's a lot of cars, of course, but it's mostly just the lights that are causing the backups. No crashes reported. Drive times are all going to be a little bit delayed by 4 to 5 minutes. It's 10 minutes from Farrell Parkway to Glens Bay. The interstate, though, is all in the green along with downtown Florence. This is a live look at 76. The sun is still shining nicely. Temperatures are currently in the 80s, and it'll be a pretty reasonable day for the first day of July. For downtown Florence, the drive time is 5 minutes from 5 Points to Irby. Back to you.
And thanks so much for that. Well, Horry County Schools has announced 2 new leadership appointments. They have named Jeremy Rich the new Executive Director of Secondary Schools. Rich has been the principal at Socastee High School since 2017 and begins his new role today. The hiring process to select a new principal at the high school is underway in preparation for the 2026 to 2027 school year. Horry County School has also named Jimmy Bailey the new principal at Conway High School. Bailey has been an assistant principal at Carolina Forest High School. He also starts his new role today. Well, heads up to Hartsville residents, nuclear siren testing is scheduled for the next few hours around the Robinson plant. So Duke Energy will be conducting a few testings between now and 5 tonight. The 59 sirens could sound anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds in length. The city says this is a regularly scheduled testing to make sure the warning system is ready if needed. Local radio and television programming will not be interrupted.
President Trump takes his maiden voyage on the new Air Force One gifted by Qatar. I'm Natalie Brand with what he's saying about the plane and a new financial disclosure facing scrutiny.
It is a beautiful first day of July where the beach is absolutely packed. There's a moderate rip current risk in effect, but the beach will be the place to be in the days to come. Details on the heat are after the break.